So today I will defend the Tawhid of Islamic philosophy, including the Tawhid of the Ismaili tradition. I will show that Islamic philosophy fully upholds this view of Tawhid, while the Athari creed utterly fails at Tawhid. Now, in Islamic philosophy, Ismailis included, we maintain that I will offer 10 arguments to show that the Tawhid of Islamic philosophy, Ismailis included, is established by reason and revelation, while the Athari creed. I just want to make it clear, the topic is debating Tawhid, Athari creed versus Islamic philosophy, and even if you want to say Ismaili philosophy, which is included, that's fine. But the debate is not Athari creed versus Khalil and Dani's views over the past 10 years. So let's keep this thing on topic. All right. This debate is about Tawhid. It's about positions on Tawhid, the Athari position versus Islamic philosophy. Even if Jake wants to substitute Islamic philosophy for the Ismaili form of it, fine. But we are debating positions. We are not debating whether I personally hold to X or Y. Okay? If you see any modern debate competitions, many people have to defend positions that they don't exactly hold to. So that's what the debate is about. My opponent's comments about what my personal beliefs are really irrelevant to this debate. Next thing, I gave about my personal beliefs, which it is not. Every assertion that Jake made about Ibn Sina contradicting, believes God is simple, and I already showed evidence. So even if this debate is about my personal beliefs, which it is not, every assertion that Jake made about Ibn Sina contradicting Ismaili views, the views I'm defending today are all in concordance between Ibn Sina, Ibn Arabi, and the Ismailis. They differ on other things. Today is on the screen. I've defended that Allah is absolutely simple. He needs to decide, is Khalil an Ismaili or not an Ismaili? Here's the thing. The worldview I've defended today is on the screen. I've defended that Allah is absolutely simple without real distinct attributes. I've defended the first intellect as the first creation, and I've defended the first intellect as the intermediary for all other creation. This is the worldview that I'm defending. All Ismailis believe this, and all the people, all the names on this screen believe this as well. Okay, and it's a big tent. Neoplatonic worldview is quite vast. So this is what I was aiming to defend, the entire Neoplatonic worldview. Do I hold the Ismaili version of that? Yes, and nothing you've said in this. Let's get back to the fact that this is a debate between the Athari creed and Islamic Neoplatonism, even if you want to call it Ismaili Neoplatonism. So it's a
that I was quoting an old article, but let me quote you an article from Frank Griffel, who was actually part of the same text that your article was published in, the Oxford text. He says, given that God is unknowable, and this is a commentary on Shahrastani, given that God is unknowable, this first intellect is the highest being to which humans can relate. It is the being that the Quran refers to as God, Allah. The God of revelation is not a real deity, but rather the true God's first creation. Additionally, this is the being the philosophers and theologians refer to as God. So he's claiming to represent al-Shahrastani as saying that the God of the philosophers and theologians is actually the first intellect. So what's your response?
Okay. The fact that what the theologians and some philosophers take as God is the first intellect, that does apply. That is true in certain cases, and it's not just the Ismailis who held this view. Ghazali held this view, okay? In his Mishkat al-Anwar, your Imam Ghazali said that the God worshipped by Aristotelians and some of the Mutakallimun is just the mover of the highest sphere. It's not even the true God. And then the God worshipped by some of the philosophers is the first creation of the true God. And it's only the God worshipped by the Sufis, the attainers, that's the true God. So this position, yes, Nasir Khusraw does charge philosophers and theologians with this thing, but Ghazali makes the same charge, and I don't see what's remarkable about
It's
that.
time.